Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie is a Netflix film, All the Bright Places. Hour and 47 minutes long. Stars Elle Fanning and Justice Smith. And basically it's a young couple who find each other. They have troubled pasts with emotional problems, emotional scars, all that stuff. Some maybe physical issues, I don't know. But, I think they fall in love and try and get the best out of each other. I don't know. It's 6.5 on IMDb, and as I mentioned, it's a Netflix film, so I'm going to get into it here a little bit, watch it, find out what it's really about, and ultimately let you know what I think. So stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, I want to do a quick check-in here. We're watching All the Bright Places, and we're at the 54-minute, 10-second mark. Interestingly enough, there's 54 minutes and 23 seconds left in the movie, so that was just random. But what we have here is our two main young characters, Elle Fanning, and her name is Violet, and is it Joshua Smith? Whatever, is playing Finch. And essentially he has some anger issues of what we find out about, and we're not totally up on what's going on with him, but he's got something going on there. And Violet's character, her sister, has recently died in a car accident. It's right in the beginning, so it's not a spoiler alert. They kind of meet in a rare instance. And so he starts to find out a little bit more about her and realizes that, she's still dealing with her sister's death, kind of secluded herself, and is not going out as she should. And he feels the need to intercede here and try and break her out. And he uses a class project to try and create a relationship between the two of them, friendship that will bud, of course, but just to try and help her, overcome her grief, I guess, in a sense. And I'm sure there's more with him yet that we haven't figured out yet, because right now at about the halfway point, the whole building of the relationship has happened, and it's starting to flourish a little bit. So not to go into too much detail, but their project is to go see Wonders of Indiana. So that's where this film takes place. So they have to go find these interesting places in Indiana and write them down, and they're partners. So that's kind of what they're doing, and through that piece of it, they are connecting. What's his name? Wilson. I forget his name. Is in this. not Owen Wilson, but his brother, which I can't believe I had it on the tip of my tongue and I forgot it. But he's in it. He's actually her dad. So I think that's interesting, and I know I'm going to kick myself when I see it. Luke Wilson. But I brought this up anyway. Keegan-Michael Kay is also in it, but he plays Finch's counselor, guidance counselor, or something like that. Not a lot of comedy from him. I like him when he's funny. Not that I don't like him when he's serious, but it's like a waste. It's like if you're going to get Keegan-Michael Kay, you want to laugh, right? So, but anyway, that's where we are. It's that, young relationship with troubled paths coming together kind of thing. There's plenty of movies out there like this, so nothing, it's a different circumstances to get them there. And I think right now what's going to happen is we're going to start to see the turn. This is, everything's going great, and everybody's happy, and friends are being made, and joy is happening. I think now it's got to take the side turn, and my prediction, I'll just predict it because this is not a spoiler alert, because I didn't see it. They're happy now. I'm thinking now something happens with him, and he becomes, sad, angry, something along those lines, not happy, and she has to rescue him from his emotions or whatever. So that's what I'm guessing. I don't know. Again, I'm not spoiling it with you. I'm just talking to you openly about the movie. I'll get back to it, see if I'm right, and see what else happens. If anything interesting happens, I'll stop and check in before the final credits, and if not, I'll see you at the credits and give you my final thoughts. So stick around. One thing real quick, I will mention this at the end. the acting. I love seeing young kids like this act, you know. I mean, I know they're not that young, 18, 19, whatever, but I enjoy it. I think love to see talent in that. So I do think that they're both very good. They're very intelligent. You know, they got good vocabulary, that type of stuff. And Elle Fanning can play the melancholy teenager to a T. So, all right, that's it. I'll get into it, and I'll be back in a little bit. All right, see ya. Hey everybody, we're at the credits here of all the bright places. Sorry, credits on Netflix never work. But anyway, I'm not going to tell you if my prediction was right or wrong, because that would spoil it for you. But I can tell you this: what I was watching, and these are thoughts that go through my head, and that's what I share with you. I was watching, and I was like, it's I want to say a lot of teen melodrama. Okay. But it also shows how disconnected I am from teens today. What seemed to me like just melodrama was actually a little bit heavier than I originally thought. So I, you know, I don't want to go into too much detail, because if this is something you're interested in, I want you to soak it in the way I did. But be prepared. It's a good story. I felt the whole time, I'll be honest, it's like any of the other teen movies, you know, that you see where, you know, kind of star-crossed lovers in high school, and they somehow find each other and have to fix each other, and you know, they go through their ups and downs, and then, you know, it usually works out in the end, kind of thing. And that's what you normally see. They fix each other, you know. There's so many of them, I can't even think of all of them out there. You know what I'm talking about, right? Very similar, just different pieces to it in this one, different circumstances, if you will, with different actors. But they make it special on its own. You know, it doesn't follow the same script as every other one. It is individualized, I would say, for this movie. So I'm trying not to go into much detail, because I think if you're watching me right now, I know you're going to watch this film. So if you're going to, go ahead. If you've already seen it and you're just interested in what I think if you like these teen drama movies, you got to watch it. It's worth watching. Like I said, the acting, I like Justice Smith. I said Joshua before, I apologize. Justice Smith. And Elle Fanning, I think this is her kind of role. You know, I think she fit perfect into this character for her. So, but again, they're very good. The story is, we've seen it all the time, but it takes you down different paths and kind of surprises you at times, I think, and that's what makes it worth it to watch. It says it's the number 7 movie in today, probably on Netflix. That's what I'm just seeing right now. And that's it. Some things, you know, I think she could have done the school project. So that's the whole, you know, arc of the story, is that they're doing the school project. And I think when they present the school project, they could have connected a little bit more on the wonders with the lessons. There's a little bit there, but I think they could have really pulled it out. And when you see it, you know what I mean. They could. You know, I'll give you an example that they should have used. And when you watch the movie, you'll know what I mean. You know, life has its ups and downs. This is part of the school project. Life has its ups and downs, just like a roller coaster. When you watch this, they could have used that line. They could have called me. I could have gave it to them, and it would have boom. And they could have done that with all of the wonders that they visited. So if you haven't seen the movie, you probably think I'm crazy. You have no idea what I'm talking about. If you have seen the movie, maybe you're agreeing with me or telling me I'm cheesy. Either way, feel free to put it in the comments if you watch the movie. Check it out. Let me know. And I'm going to stop talking now, because I don't want to spoil anything for you. One thing I will spoil for you that I didn't like about this is, you know, they're teenagers and stuff like that, and they have parents. They live at home. Well, they drop the F-bomb to their parents. I don't like that, you know what I mean? And they're actually good kids, you know? There's nothing, they're not, you know, wreaking havoc in drinking and partying and stuff like that. I mean, whatever. But that was one piece I didn't like, and it stuck out. And that's it. Okay, now I spoiled that for you, but I won't spoil any more. All right, check it out. Let me know what you think. Love to hear your comments. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel and continue to tune in to Kimmel's Irish Pub.